Hey, Grandpa. Hey, Mr. Carlyle. What are you doing out here?
Hey, kiddo, Mr. Carlyle and I were just reminiscing about our father's war stories. Did you know that during World War I there was a Christmas truce when both the Allies and the Central Powers stopped fighting?
No way. How did that happen?
Well, some say that the Christmas truce was just a hoax, some made-up myth to spread Christmas cheer. But Mr. Carlyle's father was a British soldier, and he told us the story of what happened on his section of the Western Front. Mr. Carlyle? Well, yes. In 1914, my father was a young soldier. During that time in Britain, many of the men were drafted into the army. My father had to take a break from schooling to enter the war. He hated it, gosh darn it. But that Christmas was one that he never forgot. By November 1914, it had become clear that the war was not going to be over quickly. As autumn turned into winter, the last of Britain's professional soldiers settled into the routine of life in the trenches of northern France. As a result of the close proximity of opposing soldiers along the trenches, a live and let live attitude developed in certain areas of the trench system. Periods of quiet time developed when soldiers agreed not to shoot at each other. Truces like these were not uncommon on the front, especially at Christmas time.
Well, what did the British and German soldiers do during the Christmas truce?
The soldiers were actually sent many gifts from home, and those soldiers who were curious enough to venture out into no man's land exchanged those gifts, and others exchanged stories. Some men lit candles, and others sang carols.
Is it true that a huge soccer match broke out?
According to my father, that did not happen near his trench. But this Christmas truce does tell us a lot about how times have changed, right? My goodness, it sure does, Carlyle. War used to be a much more personal and intimate affair than it is today.
Wow, I didn't realize how much war has changed in the last century. Thanks for sharing.
Well, that's what old dinosaurs like us are for, to make sure that our past is not forgotten.